Hello, laid off takeoff. Join me as my first leg getting to Asia from the US, going from Miami to Tokyo. Here we go. We had already moved out and I left our Miami hotel at 3 in the morning and got to Fort Lauderdale about 3:30. Here starts the adventure. It's 3:30 in the morning. Just got to Fort Lauderdale. It's going to be a very, very long day. But I opted for the stupid early flight to give myself a little bit more of a buffer at JFK. So here's to hoping. So after months and months of planning and downsizing and selling and giving away and packing and storing, we are finally off. This is me saying goodbye to Miami, where we've called home for the past 9 years, off to our first adventure. Let's go laid off takeoff. I tried to sleep most of this flight, but seeing frost on the window tells me I am not in Miami anymore, about to land in New York JFK. Hello, New York, one of my favorite cities in the world. Wish I could spend some time here, but that snow on the ground does not make it as appealing. Luckily, I only have a quick layover here. Hopefully, I have enough time to stop by the lounge before my connection to Tokyo. 'Tis the season. I love seeing the holiday decor at JFK. I am exhausted, but this is so pretty. Huge Christmas tree, lights everywhere, and they even have a menorah here. This makes me so happy. Festive spirit. Time to take the train. I landed in Terminal 5 and need to get to Terminal 8 to get to Japan Airlines. So taking a quick and easy train after I had gotten my suitcase, which actually took about an hour to make it. So I'm glad I took the early flight, even though it was painful this morning. I am in their little lounge. They have a ton of food options here. I wasn't starving, but I was able to have an acai bowl. They made me an egg omelet to order, which was nice. But you can see there's a huge spread here. It was very quiet at this time of the morning. They were in between breakfast and lunch. So by the time I left, they started pulling out some lunch food. But this is definitely a good layover. I think too early for booze, but I'm sure I will get plenty on my flight. I do love this festive eggnog station. If I had the stomach for it right now, I would indulge. But it is very cute that they even offer this at the lounge. So very nice stop. Now I am off to my gate. So I'm really glad I switched to the later flight. The one I was originally gonna take the American flight that landed at 10:30 and try to get to this gate in JL for Japan Airlines, which is in Terminal 8, and I would not have had enough time. It would have been way too stressful. Instead, I went to Fort Lauderdale at 3 in the morning, but then I was able to arrive at a little before 9, got my bag. It took about an hour between terminals, switching them, picking up my bag from JetBlue Terminal 5 all the way to Terminal 8 at JFK. But I had enough time to go to the lounge. They let me into the Soho American and Partners lounge, which is really nice. Grabbed a light breakfast, acai bowl. They had a cute little eggnog bar, really cute stuff. So that was worth it. Even had time to get one last Starbucks in a very American iced latte fashion one more time before I leave the States. And now I'm just waiting to board. We're about to head off. Here we go to Japan. To board. This is gonna be nice. This is my first class seat at Japan Airlines. Check it out. I put my carry-on underneath here. There's this little cubby and all sorts of things to look at. How cool is that? Steam eye mask. Nice little amenity kit I'll go through. This looks promising. Maybe they'll give me a guide of this. Big TV. There's a chair, like an actual couch. Multiple windows. All sorts of settings. See outlets, plugs. A very large, very comfortable seat. This is more like a couch than an actual seat. Looks like I have slippers and blanket. Multiple pillows. There's a little dining table here, which is lovely. I have actual doors I can shut. This is gonna be awesome.
It's a wardrobe, so you put already.
It's perfect. I found that. That was good.
And then you can put the shoes here.
Oh, that's nice. Good, good.
And there is a bottle compartment there. Oh, you already.
I'm finding little ones.
There.
Oh, nice. Another one. Okay.
And here. And there is a bottle of water. So
Excellent.
It's not chilled. And in the binder, there is a menu list and wine list, and there is a Wi-Fi leaflet. So after takeoff, you
perfect.
can use
Excellent.
Wi-Fi. And then baggage over there.
Oh yeah, I filled it with my carry-on.
And we have equipped here the sound speaker, so you can use
cool.
hear the music without headphone.
Oh, that's
So
so
you
cool.
have also headphones, so if you want to use a headphone.
Oh, I like that because this gets tiring.
Please try it.
That's so
But
cool.
if you want to sleep, we can put the mattress over there, so you can not use this.
Perfect. That's
Because
very
we
cool.
will-
Then
we
sleep.
will- yeah.
Of course.
And I think that's all. But the controller, if you want to take out, please touch over there. Along
Okay.
here, then you can take.
Perfect. Okay.
And you can use the here how to say.
Oh, charging.
Mobile charging. Yeah.
Oh, good, good. Okay. That's lovely.
Yeah. That's it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
What was your name again?
Nakamura.
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 Nakamura. Thank you, Nakamura. Nice to meet
Thank
you.
you very much.
This is lovely.
And, you have already read this.
Just brought me this towel. It looks like OJ. Oh, it's pineapple juice. It's yummy. Oh, so sweet. I gave them all little necklaces that I made and ornaments that I made. I brought one for all the flight attendants. There's 14 of them today. And they were so excited. And I love, one of my favorite things is obviously sea turtles, but one of the ladies here said that that's such a good symbol of luck, like the lucky turtle. And so they're very happy to get turtle necklaces. So cheers, this is going to be an awesome flight. She brought me pajamas. She thinks I'm a size medium, but she said they're Japan sizes, so I might need to go large. We'll find out. They're very soft though. This was by far the most punctual and fast boarding of any flight I've ever been on for a massive plane. From when I boarded to when the entire plane boarded to us already leaving right now was 10 minutes. Like, Japan Airlines does not mess around. Back to wine.
Welcome on board.
Alright. I'm
Definitely
definitely trying that.
Safety video and familiarize
Some lovely
yourself with the
champagne.
safety instructions. All baggage must be stowed in the nearest storage.
Oh, yeah, sake.
Do not place baggage in the aisle or around the exits. Fasten your seatbelt securely.
Japanese whiskey. Look at this.
Lift the buckle or press the button to unfasten the seatbelt. Keep your seatbelt fastened whenever seated in case of sudden turbulence.
Nice teas. Ooh, Japanese tea.
Smoking is strictly prohibited on
Lovely.
this flight.
This is your
Buckle and tighten the
Japanese
strap.
cuisine.
Hold the tab to inflate the life vest when exiting the aircraft.
Oh, you're gonna have fun, Tay.
If necessary, blow into the tube to inflate the life vest.
Sea bass.
Check the location of the emergency exits in front of and behind you.
Ooh.
Leave your baggage when you evacuate. Carrying baggage will block the aisle. Baggage.
And we're taking off. You'll notice in the videos so far, I have been solo for this adventure because one of the things I'm sure Keanu will talk about in his videos is the only way to really secure first class and business class flights through points, the way that we did in advance and through a lot of updating and online searching. We had to find two separate legs. So I am leaving from JFK, going through New York to Tokyo, and I land about 4 hours before he does. He is actually going through Chicago. He's doing his own first class experience and will meet me in Tokyo. So we will have different adventures, but both wonderful, I'm sure. And I will meet him in about 15 hours when this plane lands, and then he does soon. We'll find out. Hey, you got it. Love it. Thank you, thank you. Good place to start. Thank you very much. Did up the bread for me, and it's nice. It's gluten-free, but it's like a mochi bread. It's not super crumbly. There's little salts and spices that will come with my meal, I hope. What does this say?
Juyondai.
Yongdai, that's the name?
Yes, the name. A very famous one. Yeah. This is Kakumei. Kakumei Urara.
Ooh. What's the difference?
Different. So this is more fruity. Juyondai is more fruity and easy to drink for women.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
This is also just I like this one, but like sake,
Oh, like heavy, yeah.
like Japanese sake.
Oh, okay. This will be fun to try.
This is a
Yay.
bit sweeter.
You have to do sake on a Japan Airlines flight. Oh, it's lovely. Try Kasuya. All right. Left the bottles. Go ahead and try them. I'll keep refilling them. This is the first floral one. Oh my god, that's so good. It's so light. That's dangerous. It's too good. Alright, let's try the second one. Wow, it is so smooth, but I can tell I'll be in trouble if I have any more of these, but she's like, no, I'm just gonna leave the bottles. Have fun. Oh boy. Another pro tip for my friends with celiac. One thing that I'm really happy I invested in ahead of time, especially going to Japan and frankly a lot of places, I can't not have good sushi. I'm very excited for good sushi. But what I did was pre-order these little gluten-free tamari packets. So I happen to go the light version, just less sodium, but if you get these, they're super easy to travel with. You can get them delivered from Amazon or whatever. I put them in my backpack and then I can have sushi with this and wasabi, and I don't have to worry about it because a lot of these places, if you get sushi, you can ask for no soy sauce, but then it's kind of bland. And it also came in handy with my in-flight, even with just like basic chicken and veggies that they brought instead of they couldn't do the regular meal because of obviously my celiac, and so they brought me just chicken and veggies, which is fine, just very American. They brought me olive oil, salt and pepper, but the soy sauce helps a little bit. I wish it, had a kick to it. I'll ask if they have sriracha, but these are definitely things to think about so you don't have bland food when you're trying to be gluten-free. What's the name of the soju?
Mori-izo.
Mori-izo.
From the Kagoshima prefecture.
Oh.
Made from sweet potato.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yes. This is a very premium.
Oh, fancy one. All right, let's try it. Oh, it smells strong. Oh, wow.
Yes, very strong. So
It's intense. Water with, yes.
Water or sparkling?
Sparkling would be so nice. Thank you so much. Oh, it's gonna kick my ass. Ay, ay, ay. Gotta love the fancy amenity kits that come in business class and first class seats. Let's check out what we got. First and foremost, a moisture mask. This was lovely. I'll definitely be using that later. Checking out the instructions. Looking, see what else we got. Eye mask. I have a big head, so honestly these rarely fit me, but I like that it has the Velcro, so it may not get stuck in my hair. Pretty little design. I like this little abstract art. Got pocket tissues. That's very convenient. Appreciate that. Hair comb that will never get through my curly hair, but appreciate the gesture. Little lotion. Yep. Can't go wrong with lotion, especially on such a long haul flight. You definitely get dry. Chapstick is always a must. I always carry that in Aquaphor as well. That definitely comes in handy. Let's see if there's anything else useful. I think this is a dental kit. That's lovely. They also have them in the bathrooms, which is nice. Definitely want to brush my teeth. Looks like mouthwash. That's convenient to have a little packet of that. I always want to have that while I'm traveling. Little more mouthwash. Little electronic charger. I don't have an iPhone, so that won't work, but nice gesture anyway. And let's see, these earplugs. Yes, earplugs. That will also come in handy. I'm ready for 15 hours plus of flying. So the sun has set multiple times. We're essentially chasing the sunset, which is lovely, except they've had the lights off for a very long time. I am nowhere near being able to sleep. I can't watch any more movies, so I'm staring out the window. Let's continue to play with some of the amenity kits. I'd like to paint, but because the lights are out, it's nearly impossible with the dim lights. So let me see what I can do. So yeah, don't judge me, but this is a really fancy face mask, so I definitely put it on. What better way to try to relax than facial treatment and the pajamas that they provided. It's still daylight. I definitely cannot sleep, but here we are. They have a lovely mattress bed set up for me. I'm going to pretend and try. I've been trying to sleep, took the tea, sleeping masks. They've had the lights off for 5 hours, but it only feels like 8:30 p.m. Eastern, so no chance. I'll just keep hanging out in the dark. Little face masks. Sadly, no sleep was had, even though I essentially just pulled an all-nighter. It is now the equivalent of 4:30 in the morning Eastern time, and luckily we're getting to Tokyo soon, where it will be afternoon. We are finally close. I've been waiting for this moment and staring at the sunset that merged into sunrise. I have no idea what time it is. Let's go. So while I've done layovers in Tokyo before in our trips to Asia, I've never actually been in the city or spent any real time there. This is a very in and out trip. We're barely going to be here at all, but I am excited to see a little bit, particularly the museums and the art that Tokyo has to offer. That is what I am most excited about. I have a jam-packed day for Keanu and I tomorrow. I took the reins on planning as much as humanly possible. I know we're going to be super jet-lagged and incredibly dead. This is not recommended, but there's a certain point where you know if you're going to be in a city for a very brief amount of time, you just need to make the most of it. So we will see as much as we can before we pass out. So stay tuned. First impression of Tokyo, holy crap, how is the train this quiet? I know everyone says that, but they are like so respectful, and it is absolutely silent here. If you're taking the train, I just learned the hard way which way to go. It's very easy. The train itself was super easy. I'll send you the route I took. The challenge is walking through the terminal. It's fucking chaos. Make sure when you go through this madness, again, this is rush hour, look for the east exit. It'll bring you out into all this. And our hotel is somewhere that way. So I'm going to be walking towards there. Okay, just kidding. So don't go down. I had to go back up, go back through this chaos. I think you go this way, past this sign. I'll let you know. I'm getting my steps in. That's for damn sure. As fuck. Go to 26 when you finally get in to the right. Stay on the top level. All right. So we got an upgraded room, which for Tokyo, this is a massive room. I mean, there's a bathtub. Holy moly. This is one of those fancy toilets, I'm sure. I mean, there's more buttons on this toilet than my remote. So, yeah, Keanu will like that one. That's the mirror. Got a little closet, robes and slippers. That is lovely. Amenities here. This is like a California king for a Tokyo room. This is crazy huge. Full-blown couch, table. Like, this is ballin', man. We got really lucky. Thank you, Intercontinental. This room is dope. I expected a shoebox in a big city like this. So, oh, there's even coffee. Thank God. This is going to be great. Okay, so it is 5 in the morning Miami time on Wednesday and 7 p.m. here in Tokyo. I finally made it. That was quite an adventure. First time taking the train from the airport, was able to navigate it. Found a couple people that actually spoke English and were able to point me in the right direction, more or less. So that was really good. The train itself was pretty easy. That was only like 30 minutes. And then the hardest part was knowing where to walk for it was supposed to be an 8-minute walk after the train. I felt like a salmon going upstream like 300 times. I went the wrong way 10 times to try to find the right exit. And then when I got to the right exit, I went on the wrong floor. And lugging my heavy suitcase and my heavy carry-on, my heavy backpack, I'm schwitzing. I'm tired. I'm so relieved. I got to the hotel, made it. Everything was great. The flight was amazing. Japan Airlines, like, chef's kiss, first class. You guys see my videos about that. And so far the hotel seems nice. It's just a little hidden. and I'm on like 2 days, like no sleep. So I can't wait to shower and pass out, even though it's early. I'll try to stay awake as long as I can. But we have a very busy day tomorrow. We really only have one full day in Tokyo, so we gotta make the most of it. Stay tuned.